Okay, okay. Now, this is the moment. This is the moment. Winning isn't everything, except for in this particular match, winning is everything. 10 minutes. I would rather do 20.
The game has started.
Oh, I hit accept instead of revise. Shoot. Alright, 10 minutes it is, but I'm going to have to play a little bit faster. I keep getting white. I've had white very many times recently. Okay, so let's try this. I was having a lot of success with this pincer thing. Respond and then pincer. So let's try this again and see if I can continue to have success. Attach. Okay. And extend. I think I block here. Atari connect this. Or push once. Nah, it doesn't really matter. Does it? This is peculiar. This. Wait, what did I do? I should have pushed one more time. I needed to push here. Ah, I got mixed up on the order. Shoot. This is really not good. Okay. If I push here, this Hane... Oh my god. This. Okay, so this lives, but then the net is perfect. This, then at least I get influence. This. I have to play this, even if I lose the corner. Oh my goodness. This is not a good start. Okay, so at least I can live here. Alright. And there's black can't capture these with one move. Okay, so at least my corner is alive, and these stones... black can just play this, but then I jump. Attach. I think I extend this. Okay. Well, I can't allow a Hane, then I have no attack here, so... I mean, I can't not respond to this. I guess I can just keep pushing out. Maybe attaching is better in this case? Attach. Hane, extend, fix, yeah. I think attaching is better. Oh, my goodness. Maybe I should have played this. Because black still needs to fix, and then I can jump out here. Well, but I can still jump out here. This one looks good. Okay, so looks like I got a pretty decent result anyway. Attach, block, Hane, extend, push, block, Hane, cut. Oh, that's weird. I can play... Why would I not play this Atari? Really? A Ko? Where's the Ko threat? To kill these 3 stones, I guess? I guess to kill the corner, but... Black captures, I just connect. Okay. This is no problem. Actually, this is probably a bad exchange for black. This, then Atari, Atari, push, then Atari here, connect, push, block. Ah, can't quite do it. Okay, so just extend. I hope there's something crazy going on in the garage, which is right on the other side of this wall. I don't know if it's audible or not, but hopefully if it is audible, it's not too bad. So I think I could make a co-threat here, threatening to push through, but yeah, actually if I play this, I don't really think... if black makes this into a really big co, that would be not so good. I'll just connect and be pretty satisfied with this nice shape on the left. Okay, so... Oh wow, played elsewhere. Push, block, then kill? That's a bold Tanuki. I guess black can play this. If I play this? This is not an eye. If I play this, black has to respond. And then I can play this to kill, right? This. How does this not kill? Push, block, this. Just run out. Huh. Oh, I need to turn on the coordinates. J17, huh? Hane, block, still needs to fix here. So this is one eye. Even if black plays again, I can just play this. If black blocks here, poke this eye out, so these are false eyes. Then what does black do? Wedge, Atari, capture, block. It's Gote, and it doesn't do anything. This push, block, nothing. So black's only hope is to run out here. So is black able to get out? Push, just Hane, block, and cut. Cut, and then I always have this ko, so it shouldn't be too bad. This... I hope I'm not missing something obvious, but this looks like it's killing. This cut, okay. Interesting. I jump, push, block, then Atari. Okay, so I can... What can I do? This Atari? Or just... This Atari? No. Okay. Block here, then this is solid, but this extend, jump, push here. So I think I need to play this, push this Atari, and this. Should be fine. Man, they're being really loud. Oh, I think I should have played this Atari. Shoot. Because if black extends... Okay. This, if I Hane, black extends, I need to play this, then Atari to break the ladder. So I still can play here. Just have to be sure if black extends this way, I need to not make the bamboo, which would be really nice, but I need to play... If I play this, then black has a ladder. So I need to do that. Uh-huh. Oh, interesting. That's a pretty cool move. All the ladders are good for black. That's not good for me. Well, that was not so good. Ah, I made a mistake. I needed to play the Atari instead of the jump. Shoot. Okay. Still, I get to play this in Sente. And then I should capture these stones. Can I capture this first? I think I should capture... It threatens to capture here, which would be pretty big. This Ko to capture all these stones. So I think it's fine still, but made some mistakes here. Sorry, I'm getting really distracted by whatever's happening out there. Sounds like a lot of fun. Extend. Okay. I think I should have actually just captured these stones rather than playing this Ko. Capture... Hane? I think... this... Okay, the ladder's good. Right, okay, the ladder's good for me, because my stone will end up here. If black is going to keep climbing for Ko threats, I'm pretty happy with that. So I could play a Ko threat. I don't really care about these 3 stones, though. If black cuts, I just really don't care that much. I think I want to play this. Because this group, if I get to play this vital point, could be pretty painful. So block cut. So I think I'm going to wedge. So this is pretty nice. Yeah, black goes here. Then I just... Can I cut, maybe? Cut. Extend. Atari go down, jump. Ah, maybe not. Maybe that's not necessary. push rather than this one. This, I'm okay. I do want to push. Okay. I think maybe cut. Cut immediately? Because this Hane, I go down, Hane here, and then I can live. So... And still there's weaknesses, a lot of weaknesses on the outside for black to handle here. Huh. Okay, so now I can cut this, cut, or just play this. This one. Which one's better? This and this? I think I might as well play this Atari. Okay, so push here, I just make bad shape, push here, and it's fine because the ladder's still good. I think I just Hane link now, which should be kind of sent. Oh, I guess black can always make an eye here. Push, push, and here to make one eye. I'm going to take it anyway, though, just to be sure that this is really solid. This. Because it looks like, okay, black plays out here. Ah. It is a ladder breaker, so I respond. I think just capturing is proper. I could play this, and if black responds, then play this and cut to look for a ko. That looks intriguing, because these 4 stones are not that important as long as these stones are really important. I guess these are important. I don't know, but I definitely want to do it because it looks like a free ko. And if black responds for this group rather than here, then I can capture it and not have to worry about killing these 3 stones. So I don't have to respond here. This. Co-threats. Where are my co-threats? Play in here?
Overtime countdown has begun.
Or I could play... Well, this isn't really a good co-threat because this. All I need is 1, right? Which I probably should have had planned ahead of time, but kind of just assumed
8,
like this would be a good
7.
co-threat. Now if black comes out here, I don't mind. I'll just capture this stone and kill the whole top. I don't think black has any co-threats that are this big. Anything up here, like this, I capture, and then here, I think I win the Liberty Race against these stones. Huh, so I think I'm in pretty good shape with this ko. Yeah, this is fine. I think I just capture, right? Push here, here, here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties, and I have 4 liberties, and I can get more, so I don't think it's a problem. Alright. Sweet. respond one time. Okay, so this area is pretty big for black, though. Black has really nice influence, but now this is, you know, like a solid 60 points or so. That's pretty nice. Ah, place here right away, huh? I think I'll block and then play this one to try to take Sente. Because let's see, where do I want to play in this position? I think I want to play this. This one, kick, extend, jump, extend, and then jump out. If I can just make a living group in here, then I think this territory should be plenty. Usual stuff. Usual stuff. This exchange, hopefully, I hope I can do something with it later. Can I cut this? Or just Hane? I think I just Hane. If black wants to take this one stone, that's okay. Wow! No way. This is not possible. This, here, this, and if you save the one stone, then I play here. So this. Can't save the one stone, so then I get to kill the one. There's no way. That's not possible. This clamp would have to be working somehow. I can block. Okay. This Atari here. Okay, so I want to fix like, I should fix so
9,
that I have
8,
better endgame, I
7,
guess.
6,
This,
5,
this.
4, 3.
I should have extended here. Oh well. Jump? Oh, then this Atari and I just lose everything. So I think I need to push. Or kill the one stone. Black plays here. I don't think I can actually
9,
live then.
8, 7.
So push. Got to get more liberties. Then this, cut. I really messed up not playing here. This would be so nice to have to push and cut. Cut, go down, Atari. This
9,
stone really should be
8,
here.
7,
That
6,
is a shame.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
To cut, cross cut, then this here, and I can do something down here. I don't think I can save these stones anyway. Oh, what a pity.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
This was not possible, but I made a mistake. so now I get to play this and this. This is this a threat now? 'Cause
9,
so I can play here. This, 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 this. So this. Clamp. Go down here. Okay. If I play this, then Atari.
9, 8,
Atari.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
I think I can go down.
Overtime countdown has begun.
Because I don't think black can kill this in a ladder, right? Atari. Yeah, no chance of a ladder. Oh, but that's... God. Oh! Well, I should have just connected. Oh my goodness. I had a really great attack and I just blew it. Oh well. How can I make some more mistakes? Okay.
9, 8, 7.
Well, let's at least split this from this. And this is kind of lending this group some support. And then I think I want to take this corner. I can extend here later in Sente, because otherwise this clamp
9, 8,
I'll be able to connect
7, 6,
to these stones.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 2
Oh, it's
overtimes
kinda laggy.
left.
It's going like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Huh. Okay. I still have a lot of cash up here, and this is pretty solid as well.
9, 8,
Um,
5,
so even
4,
though this is pretty bad, this corner is still invadable. I hope I'm not
3,
lagging.
0.
This says it's down to 1. 1 Byoyomi. Okay. Invade here. Attach wedge block.
9, 8,
Hmm.
7, 6.
Let's just take the corner. I think I should be able to take the corner and then just connect this group right here, and that should just be enough, because I'll have pretty nice really nice territory here, some territory here, and black just doesn't have that much. People are being so loud. This was tricky.
The last
I made a
overtime.
mistake, but it's not
9,
not so
8,
bad. But I'm
7,
really upset about this
6,
because I
5,
should have just connected.
4, 3.
If I just connect, then
2,
I have splitting
1.
attack and life is good. Okay, so Atari, connect. I could play this Atari, counter Atari, capture, and then if this captures, then I can play this clamp. Go down here. That doesn't work, so it has to play
9,
here, then this,
8,
this.
7, 6,
I can live.
5.
Right here, here, capture, this, then clamp, this, throw in here. Oh, maybe I don't have enough eyes that way.
9, 8, 7, 6,
Maybe I don't have enough eyes
5,
that way.
4, 3.
I'll just live in the corner. It should be okay. If black plays here and I play elsewhere, am I still alive? Black plays this, block.
The last overtime.
So clamp, tiger mouth, Atari here, Hane, then I connect, play this, I can just go down. This, or actually go down here. If black plays this, I can go here, here, here.
9.
Should be
8.
okay, so I'm gonna play this. Hopefully I didn't just lose the corner. Okay. Okay, so this is all blacks, this is blacks, this is blacks.
Nine, 8,
I think I just want to
7,
reduce the center.
6, 5, 4, 3.
Peep. So I could play this, but then black pushes, block, cut, Atari, and the ladder's good. Okay, so I can play this. Black plays this. And then I don't need to connect, right?
9,
I can connect a different
8,
way?
7, 6, 5.
Yeah. Oh. I forgot that this enables this cut. Interesting. This. So maybe I need to play here. Yeah. That's okay. Not the end of the world. Peep, 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 peep. This, I think I need to poke through. As long as I reduce this in general, I don't mind too much losing a few stones in the process. This, Atari, connect, this. But still, I can look for this cut, actually. Interesting. So this Atari connect here, I can just push out, connect, push, cut.
The last overtime. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
3, 2, 1. Huh. Connect. Then I think it needs to be this one. But I play here, here, then cut. Oh, this! Resigned. Oh, okay. Alright. I won. Regardless of the circumstances. Okay, but why resign right here? Okay. Cut. So black plays here to save these stones, then my cut here. But then Atari. Connect. And here, right? 2 liberties to 3, so what's the problem? Oh, congrats. Oh, did you play the next round early? So it sounds like there's a foosball table that is in the garage right there now. That's what it sounds like. Huh. And that is the commotion. So I don't see what the problem is right here. I have to cut, right? If I go out, black connects, and then I don't really have anything. If I play this way, black can cut. Actually, I could play this. Black needs an answer, and then I can play this, but can this group really live? He killed 2 of your groups, but he didn't notice. You know, Steve's alternate account on KGS is a slang term for being inebriated alcoholically, so maybe, I don't know, maybe he was drunk. I don't know. Right, push, cut. I don't really think this white group can live. So I don't know, I don't really get what the problem was right here. Cut, block here. I don't really see anything. I mean, I guess I get to I always get to play that in Sente, but then this is all territory, right? Oh. That's probably a good idea. Oh. That doesn't even fix it, right? Because here, I'm going crazy, so... I gotta play here? Which is a little bit ugly, but still, at least it fixes the shape. So... I think this should be okay. I've got this corner, this... I can push, which is... not really Sente. Okay. But I think this territory is just enough. It should just be enough to win. This says black wins by 4 without Comey, but with Comey, white should win. But I think black's not going to get all this stuff, so should be okay. Anyway, let's go back to the beginning. Okay, so the clamp is correct. That is correct. I'm supposed to play... It's supposed to go like this. This is the shape, how it's supposed to go. So I made a mistake. I pushed here. Huh. So if black Hane's here, then the white corner is dead. Looks like the best... This is the best that white can do. Cut. Atari. Extend. And the ladder's good for black. Okay, so white loses. Atari here. And push. Then this here. Huh. I don't know. Anyway, this was not so good. Well, it ended up being reasonable because, yeah, I ended up getting to surround this group. Huh. So I think this Hane was a mistake. I think black should just extend, because then I can't jump all the way here, because you know, black has these kind of splitting moves. So probably I could only jump, whoops. This is probably the farthest I could go, and then black can still jump out. Or something like that. Somehow black should be able to get out. But after getting this extension, and then black had to come back and fix, then I get to play this. And this extension, I mean, not extension, this tiger mouth I don't like. I think black should play the solid one here, because then there's a lot less aji on the top, which we saw. And this, I don't understand that. Should play here, and if black is really terrified about living, hello, Lei Mao. Lei Mao? Lai Mao? Difficult to know the EI combination. If black's still terrified about living, then can play this, and then it's definitely alive. Or this one. But then maybe there's not enough space, so I don't know. But this looks not good. I did not I did not expect this. This surprised me. I thought at least black would keep pushing out. Okay, so kill locally it said. And then here's my mistake. I should have played this Atari. Because if black brings the stone out, then I can extend, and then there's no aji in this area anymore. So if black bends here, then I can just run out as far as I want, because as long as these stones live, then this black group will die. And if black cuts, then fine, I can just push out. And black should be able to make a nice area, some nice influence on the right, but this is a lot of territory. So if black doesn't bring the stone out and plays here, then I think if I Hane, then there's Atari, connect. And maybe at this point, still trying to kill would be a bit too much. Maybe I should just play this and give up the stones. But I think, let's see, if black plays somewhere else, then I could still play this ko, which is an enormous ko at this point, because it's for everything. So probably, I don't think, I guess black might have some local ko threats, but probably black should just finish. And then this is really alive, completely alive, but white has really nice influence. So this should be okay, but black is pretty fast. Black has the other two corners and this extension already, so I think white is better because this influence is so good over the entire board, but still the edges of the board are kind of dominated by black. White doesn't really have any cash, but this extension is not good because, yeah, black found this, which is a really nice move. It threatens the ladder here to ladder these three stones going down here, and this ladder to ladder the one stone. So it's a shame. I lose something no matter what. Yeah, I like this. So this is a pretty sweet result, I think. Although black does get Sente to play over here. But this is completely destroyed. And this is still pretty wide open. So there's still stuff I can do. This one? Yeah, so the idea is black needs to respond for the top. So if black does this, this is the sequence to make an eye here, and then I'm sure black has one more eye here, then I don't have to worry about these 3 stones. Well, I guess in this case I would just capture. Actually, then this becomes a wasted move. Interesting. Still, it should be... I guess it is kind of a wasted move. So maybe black definitely should have played this way. But just connecting was a little bit too passive. Mewy? I just gave you food. Oh, you want attention? Alright. Mew is going to help me with the review. The rest of it. Mewy! Put the claws away. We're playing Go. Okay, so I get this Ko for the whole group. So really black needed to play a move for this group instead of connecting the 1 stone. Ko threat. I think black needs to ignore. Mew, you're the worst. I like being able to throw cats. I had a dog growing up, which I loved. He was a really friendly, really nice dog. But you can't throw dogs. Like, with cats, I can throw them up in the air, and they'll be like, meow, but then they'll land and they'll be completely fine. But like, if you do that to a dog, then you'll have a different result. So yeah, I really think black needs to just ignore anything, because this is so big. I guess white needs to play this now, and I don't know, I guess I can destroy the right side, but still, black can bring these stones out, so I think it's still a pretty difficult game. I think it's difficult for white, because if black brings these out, then this whole chain of stones... Mew! There isn't even any of your food in there. Your food is in the other cabinet. You should be trying to get into the other cabinet. He's so stupid. Okay. Yeah, I think if black is able to bring these stones out, then white doesn't really have any good shape. Like, this is pretty much dead. These are pretty much dead. This should be okay, but you're not going to make a lot of points here. This is basically to destroy. Is throwing cat from personal experience? Yeah, I throw Mew all the time. He likes it. He goes, and I think that's his way of telling me he likes it. Okay, so up to here, I get a ton of territory here, but black is pretty strong everywhere else, so I prefer white, but I think it's still playable. So that's a regular invasion. This can't be. No way. Go down. Okay, what if I play this, then Atari? And just extend. Then this ladder is extremely good for black. Like ridiculously good for black. So that would be a disaster. So I think I do need to fix something in here, but should be this extension. Oh, the dog? Oh no, I never threw my dog. That would be... He ate some quarters once though, and he had to have them surgically removed from his stomach. That was too bad. Okay, so I should have extended here. Now, if black plays this, extend, then with this move now I can push and cut. And black is still okay, able to save those, but I think I should do this. Huh. And at least I can, I have to give up these stones, but at least I can destroy this area. A lot better than the game. Mew! Sorry, one sec. Okay, sorry about that, but the discipline was too adult content for this PG stream. If only this ladder worked for me. Darn. Oops. Cut. This? Here. Then this. Uh-huh. Is this possible? One eye. This can be reduced, this corner can be reduced to one eye. Hello, Esteban Lee. Esteban Lee. Only if you call me Esteban. So still, I think it's difficult for white. So maybe this was not as... Maybe this double Hane was not as ridiculous as I thought it was. And this, oh no. I should play here. Or here. Maybe this is better. Because now this, the clamp, it threatens a ko, but I think white's pretty happy with this ko. Oh! With this fake ko. Haha! So this have to go down. Then black can start the ko, but still a ko here is fine because if white wins the ko and like kills these three stones, it's so big. And if black kills it, it was kind of black's area anyway. So
You have a game request.
black plays this, then I think just extend. And then these two stones are super weak. What happened? Oh, so he was just being evil, as usual. He was just being evil in here. He was mewing, and he was trying to get into the wrong food cupboard. Okay, sorry. So anyway, this was a huge mistake because of Atari and Atari. I guess after the first Atari I should have counter-Atari'd. But even, I mean, this doesn't actually do anything. Well, I guess I get to play this, and I get to play this. I can do this. So that'd be a lot better than the game. Even though this turns into a big sacrifice. But I think I'm going to play one more game. So, okay then. Stuff happened here. Oh, right. So I wanted to look at this. So, Atari, counter Atari, capture, capture, clamp, go down, connect, throw in, and connect underneath. This becomes a bit difficult. If I push and go here, then this Atari ruins my day. So I could play this first. Cut. Atari and jump. So this would be... Oh, perfect. As usual in this game, the ladder is good for black. So that doesn't work. Huh. But I can bend here. Or at the very least, now I could just at least bring the group out here. So this is interesting, but I don't think it'd be worth it. Saving these... Maybe it's worth it. So if we pretend these are safe, then black needs an answer in the corner. Otherwise, you know, black plays somewhere else, then throw in Hane and it's bulky 5. Or actually it should be throw in and then should play here directly, yeah. Because if white Hanes, black can do this to live. So it should be throw in and then here. Wait, this, wait a minute. Oh, maybe it's alive. With the Hane underneath stone. Or maybe if you Hane from here first... Hane this way? This is the proper way. Should Hane here... So then if black blocks this way, this, throw in, and here. And if black does this, then this one, here, here. Okay. But in this case, it doesn't actually work because black has this throw in, and here, and catches these white stones in a shortage of liberties. Okay. So anyway, I think I chose the right way, which is to just live in the corner. And then some stuff happened here. Okay. One more game. Gotta keep the flow going.